Airport workers and taxi drivers have announced plans to strike in Philadelphia during the upcoming Democratic National Convention. Even though major unions have all promised a labor peace, hundreds of workers, including Ronald Blount, president of the Unified Taxi Workers Alliance, is planning to send the DNC a strong message.
They're not addressing what the Democratic Party is supposed to stand for in this country. It's like it's all show, it's all hype. We leave with a big hoopla, everybody's cheering and all of this stuff. But segments of people are being left behind, and there's no one talking about it.
Blount says the Democratic Party's platform committee's adoption of a $15 minimum wage is not enough to address the plight of working-class Americans.
They're talking about the fight for 15, but there's other issues like education, housing, healthcare. There's so many issues where people are struggling. There's actually a surplus of labor in this country, and how do you address that? How do you get these people back into so they can survive, so they can have some sort of quality of life?
Blount wants the tens of thousands of expected visitors to Philadelphia to see beyond the hype and gain understanding of the struggle facing everyday residents, he says.
This is the real Philadelphia. You come in here for a party, but there's a lot of chaos here. There's a lot of people here suffering, and we want to show you that people aren't happy.
He says he's not worried about upsetting the powerful interests behind the Democratic National Convention. The workers who say they are going to strike have worked with SEIU, which has close ties to the Democratic Party, and said they're not going to strike themselves.
To be honest, we're being hurt regardless. We try to work with everyone. We say that we will restrain it, we will let the process work, and everything that we done legally, every rule that we followed, it was countered with a backdoor deal.
Phone calls and emails to SEIU offices in Philadelphia, the Democratic National Convention press team, as well as the ride-sharing service Uber that the taxi drivers in a prolonged conflict with went unanswered at the time of production.
We're working with the legislators on a good bill. Then they slip something into the budget. They make an agreement. We go in front of the court. The court agrees with us that the agreement is illegal. Everything that we've done, it's been countered. And no one from the Democratic Party, no one from Big Labor, no one has really came to the aid and say, these workers are right.
Stay tuned to TheRealNews.com for our ongoing coverage from Cleveland and Philadelphia of both major party conventions. This is Jessel Noor.